Alright, so the first stage slow orb is for the B heaven spot. So this is actually one of the most useful slow orbs you can do. You're going to come outside of B main onto this pile of trash right here. Line up in the corner with it. This one does have to be pretty precise, or else it'll fall back down heaven. So you're going to line your crosshair up with the height of this light and the edge of this building. So make sure it's in height, and then once you're there, shoot. Should fly high and land right on top of heaven. Alright, this slow orb is for the CT spawn on B. So you go back to B main, and you're gonna find this porta potty right here, and you're gonna line yourself up right here with this side of the porta potty, and you're gonna look at this wall here and notice these two papers stuck together at the bottom. You gotta put your crosshair in the middle of the two papers and bring it all the way up until you are in height with the top of this satellite dish. So just like that, and shoot. Orb should fly high and land right into CT spawn. So this is a sage slow for middle without having to peek middle. So all I have to do is you're just going to get in line so that you can just see this. Doesn't have to be perfect. See this little circle in the building there and just shoot. Should bounce off the wall and right in the middle. Alright, so this is a sage slow for CT spawn and elbow. So you're going to come back to A main. Line up with this right here, and you're gonna look at this steel beam in the construction building in the sky, and you're gonna look at the top of it and line your crosshair so that it's in the middle with this white line here and the steel beam. So right here, and shoot. Alright, this stage slow is for the heaven runout. So you're going to come back towards A main, and you're going to hop up on this flower pot, these stones right here, and line yourself up with the back of it. And you're going to look at this building right here, two strips into the middle of this little triangle right here where I have my crosshair, like shown. And you're going to have to jump through this. So as soon as you jump, you're going to throw the orb. So just... It takes some practice, some getting used to, but when you actually get it, it's really consistent every time, and it'll stop the heaven guy from running out and being able to rotate. Alright, so this is a little defense slow that you can use if they're pushing A and you're playing Sage A. Not many Sages play A, but if you're in this position and you hear a lot coming in, you want to slow the push down, you just bank a slow orb off this wood wall right there. You gotta aim it a little bit higher, so about right in the middle of this white building right here, and just step throw, and it should land right in the middle so it stops the push. Alright, so this sage slow orb is for the B main push for your teammate. So if your teammate pushes B main, he's calling that he's going to push B and take B control. You can throw this slow orb to help him out so that the enemies have a real tough time killing him because they have to go through that slow orb in order to get B main control. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up to this wall in CT spawn. You're going to line yourself up with the middle of this, and you're going to take out your slow orb and look at your HUD. You're going to look at the bottom of your wall HUD. So for me, it's C. And you're going to see the white line is going to line up with this windowsill right here, the top of it right here. So the white line on the HUD lines up with the top of that windowsill. And then once it's there, you shoot your slow orb. And what that should do is it should land right outside of B main, cutting this off. So if somebody's pushing this, they have to push through the slow orb, and your teammate should get a free kill because it's going to be next to impossible to push through that and try to fight somebody pushing on the other side.